say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Had to stop and pocket profit every time the pussy win. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the settlement. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday school. Pastor play with the fool. Yeah, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Bagley in at center, filling out the middle. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Jackson, Santi Aldama out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Simmons in at the shooting guard position. All right. Whoa!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Poole, the pass to Bagley. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Outside Bagley, down low. Second chance effort. The rebound by Jackson.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Grizzlies head coach had a few moments to share with me. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Simmons with it. Avdia picks him up. Avdia with a steal. And we've got 28 seconds left now in the first quarter. Bagley finds Kuzma. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're getting their first look of the season at Washington in this one.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Here's Shamet. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, BA. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Simmons in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Holmes. Oh, Simmons with the block. And he recovers it. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. They swipe it. Coulibaly with it. Working on Aldama. And it's Coulibaly missing. Here's Simmons. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Bagley's checked in for Holmes. Kuzma comes in for Vukcevic. Deni Avdija's checked in for Kispert. And it's Poole in for Shamet. Free throw good, Simmons. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, BA, it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. .44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Coulibaly. Aldama grabs a board.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
And that one's good. Simmons has got 14 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
On the wing, Kuzma, guarded by Aldama. Left side, Simmons. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. He's got 17.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's Memphis out in front by 19 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Give it up for our contestant.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
When I look at the Wizards, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Grizzlies.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. 19-point game. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA, injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Jordan Poole out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Ali. Thank you.
What would this game be like without their easy points off of turnovers?
Pass to Avdia. Back to Poole. Can they get it? Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. "44 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
4 on the clock. Here's Poole. Oh, Simmons with the block. Up in time. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Desmond Bain. Ja Morant is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Simmons in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Memphis has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wizards.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them.
Oh my God! Look out below!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Tipped away and stolen by Simmons. And he drives in, and it's Simmons with the jam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Kuzma, the pass to Avdia. Bain comes with a double. And here's Bagley. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. Poole shot is off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, here's Simmons. He drops it from range. Simmons has got 45 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Oh, wow. Incredible! And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time to present our player of the game.